What happens to a human in space without a spacesuit? Myths, truth, and deadly reality. Just imagine. You're in open space, alone. Around you, stars, black emptiness, and absolute silence. You're not dreaming. You're without a spacesuit. What happens to your body? Do you explode? Freeze instantly? Hollywood loves drama, but reality is far more terrifying. Today, you'll learn what really happens to a human exposed to the vacuum of space, scientifically, coldly, and disturbingly truthfully. Myth 1, the body explodes instantly. Myth 2, you freeze in seconds. Myth 3, your skin rips open, eyes pop out, all in one flash. Spoiler, none of this actually happens. Space isn't an action movie. It's a silent killer. It doesn't rush, and that's exactly what makes it cruel. Space is a vacuum. That means there's no air pressure around you. If you try to breathe in, you'll die almost instantly. Your lungs can't handle it. They'll rupture. The right thing to do? Exhale fully, immediately. But that goes against instinct, and most people won't manage in time. Then, oxygen in your blood starts to disappear rapidly. You don't feel air. You don't feel your body. Hypoxia kicks in, lack of oxygen. You feel disoriented, like you're floating. After 10 to 15 seconds, you lose consciousness. Your skin starts swelling, slowly but noticeably. No pressure means fluids in your tissues expand. You look like a balloon, but the skin stays intact. Your eyes don't pop out. Your blood doesn't boil. But inside, oxygen is gone. After 60 to 90 seconds, death. Not from the vacuum, from asphyxiation. Space doesn't kill fast, it just waits. In 1965, NASA engineer Jim LeBlanc accidentally entered a vacuum chamber without full protection. Within 12 seconds, he lost consciousness. He survived because technicians restored pressure quickly. He later recalled the last thing he remembered was the taste of metal on his tongue. In 1971, 3 Soviet cosmonauts died when their Soyuz 11 capsule depressurized. All 3 suffocated. When they returned to Earth, they looked untouched. No external injuries. Death came not from cold, but from lack of air. First, panic. You realize you can't breathe. Then, a high-pitched ringing in your ears. Then, nothing. Hearing shuts off. Vision fades. Colors disappear. Only gray remains. You can't feel your fingers. Can't feel your hands. Last thought? Am I dying? But you can't even form it. Your mind goes dark, and your body simply drifts in complete silence. Surprisingly, yes, but only for seconds. If help arrives in 30 to 60 seconds, your chances are high. The main rule, don't inhale. If you exhaled, stayed calm, and were rescued fast, you might live. The human body can briefly survive vacuum, but each second counts. 15 seconds, unconscious. 90, dead. The choice isn't yours. It's time's. Space isn't evil. It's just alien. It doesn't kill. It just doesn't support. We are fragile creatures raised under a thin atmospheric blanket. What separates us from death? Millimeters of material and a little oxygen. Without it, we are nothing. But that's what makes space beautiful. It doesn't forgive, but it also doesn't lie. It reminds us how small we are and how precious every breath truly is. Now look up at the night sky and imagine, out there, in the eternal silence, someone is drifting in the void. No suit, no hope, only stars, the last witnesses.